Hi, my name is Yisroel Isaacs. I serve as Rabbi of Beth Joseph Congregation in Phoenix, Arizona, and as Director of the Greater Phoenix Vad HaKashrus. I am a member of the Executive Committee of the RCA, and I hope when anyone comes out to Phoenix, especially during the winter, that you please reach out to me and say hello. In the Shira, in Parashat Beshalach, it says, Zek Hili Vanvehu. This is my God, and as Rashi explains, Vanvehu means, I will beautify him. Rashi's translation of the verse may avoid a theological problem. We can't beautify God. He lacks no beauty, and even if he would, how would we be able to provide him with anything? This is perhaps why Rashi explains that Vanvehu means Asaper Noyo Vishivcho Lebai Olam. I will relate his beauty and praise to all people. Meaning, it's not about actually beautifying in some way the Almighty himself. He's already beautiful. Just not everybody is aware of that. And even those who might be aware of it may not appreciate it with profundity. Vanvehu instructs us that as Jews, we must publicize and promote his beauty to the world. We have to act as the Almighty's marketing executives. We have to be his ambassadors. From a classic Maisa about Shimon and Shatach, the Tana mentioned in the Zugos, in the chain of the Masorah, in the first parak of Pirkei Avos, we see that there is in fact another dimension to fulfilling Vanvehu. In Devarim Rabbah 3:3, the story is told about Shimon Shatach that he once purchased a donkey from a non-Jewish merchant. Later, as his students were looking over everything that came with the donkey, they discovered an expensive gem tied to the donkey's neck that had been concealed. They told their Rebbe, Shimon Shatach, that according to Choshen Mishpat, it would seem that he's entitled to keep it because everything that came along with the donkey was part of the sale. And this was in fact a blessing from heaven. To their surprise, he nevertheless returned the gem, and he explained that really the seller did not intend, obviously, to sell him the gem. So even though he's entitled to it, he wants to return it to the seller. And the seller exclaimed, Baruch Hashem Elokei Shimon ben Shatach. The seller's reaction to Shimon ben Shatach's greatness is surprising. It would seem that he should be praising Shimon ben Shatach's exemplary moral behavior. He should be praising Shimon ben Shatach himself. Why is he instead praising Shimon ben Shatach's God? Reb Elia Lopian suggests that the seller understood that such remarkably moral behavior is inconceivable for a human being without divine input. That is why it was appropriate to praise not the person himself, but rather the God of Shimon ben Shatach. Rabbi Dov Yafeh, who served as mashgiach at Kfar Hasidim Yeshiva until his passing in 2017, says that this episode teaches us that praising the Almighty is not just about what we talk about or what we say. It's about what we do and how we act. Actions speak louder than words. Zek Hili Vanvehu is not just about verbally speaking about the Almighty's praise and his beauty, but also challenges us to behave in a way that will reflect positively about him, to be Mekadei Shem Shamayim. The divine flavor of Torah morality is a theme that is found elsewhere in Rabbi Yafeh's thought. He uses a similar idea to explain the difference between philosophically based moral codes on the one hand and halacha on the other. Secular morality, at its best, directs and instructs a person how to be a good person, a moral human being. Halacha goes a step beyond mere human morality. It aspires to make a person act godly. V'halachta bidrachav. May we all measure up to the challenge of fulfilling vanvehu to its utmost, both through our words and through our deeds.